Welcome to the marketing session about price. Price or pricing is one of these instruments within the product and service marketing mix instrument. If you ask your mentees, they will probably tell you that price is the most important thing in business life. It has the appearance really nowadays that in our economy everything is only speaking about price, 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 price. But don't believe it. Price is overestimated. I think we have to focus and concentrate on the other components which will form the performance and the product or service a company offers to the customers. And therefore, let's start. What is the price? To do this is the easiest way to compare it with scales. Price is the monetary compensation for a performance that is a product or a service which provides a benefit, an added value, and as a consequence, a value to the customer. Therefore, the value, what we see here, is the diamond. The diamond is your product or service. It's the entire problem solving for your customer. This is the benefit for your customer. And the higher the benefit or the value is, the higher the price can be. And very often we see that we only compare price with price. You know the sentence, same, but different. The only difference is normally here the price. But this is the wrong way. We should not only reduce the price to be different. We have to concentrate and focus on the product and service, on your performance. This is something you can influence. You can influence here with your additional service, with your personality, with good mood, with professional stuff. And this is something what the customer will estimate as value. And the higher the value, the higher the price he is prepared to pay. And please believe me, a high price for a high value is not always a sin. Because if somebody wants to buy a luxury car, a rich man wants to buy a Ferrari, a Porsche, or a Bugatti, he is prepared to pay a very, very high price for this luxury car because he says this sports car will give me this value. And therefore, nobody forces him to pay the high price. How do we fix a price in business life? Normally, we consider the cost of a product or a service. This system is called cost plus model. The cost plus model means we take the cost of a product like raw material, like labor, overheads, and we take a profit margin on it. And then we go with this price estimation on the market, and we will see, is it proven for the market? And the market consists of competitors and normally customers. And the customer, the competition will show us, is this price market proof? There is a relationship between cost and price. Why do many business people not want to speak about price or pricing? You know why? Because they have very often a lack of self-confidence relating to their performance level. They are not convinced that their product or service is excellent. If you do not have this feeling that you give your best, that your product is very good, you will always have a problem to say, this product is good, therefore, please, you have to pay this price. Many people will go with, oh, you get a discount, and they will first reduce the price because they have a lack of confidence. Here you have the influence, the level of performance, and then you can say that's the price for it. Sometimes there are situations there is no relationship anymore between cost and value. I want to share two examples with you. The first example was when I was working in Switzerland many years ago for an international packaging company. We produced labels, paper labels, which were sticking on products of our customers. Such a label maybe, let's say, cost 1 cent per piece. Once a day, a company called us, a pharmaceutical company called us and said, oh, we have forgotten to order the labels from you. We had to stop the production. We cannot supply the medicine to the hospitals and to the pharmaceutical supply chain outside our company. We are in an emergency case. Please print the labels. The price doesn't matter because it's quite a cheap product. Any price is possible. Please print it as fast as possible. And we had to follow high standard of business ethics because we printed the labels and we did not charge them an extraordinary price. We charged them a little bit more because we had circumstances and we had to postpone other customers' orders. But it was a fair price, and as a result, the customer was happy and was always a very loyal customer the following years, and we had never ever had any price discussions. The second example is probably very familiar to you. Until the start of the Corona crisis, most of the protection face masks were produced in China. With this crisis all over the world, the demand for this product increased enormously. And there was once the price was so high that there was no relationship anymore to the cheap production costs of this product some months before. Please keep in mind, do not focus only on the price and reduce the price with discounts. Work first with the performance, with the product and service, with the offer which should be unique and will give a value to the customer. This is what we have to focus. And therefore you need all the other components of a product to convince the customer to pay the price. The price has an influence on the others. For example, if it is a very expensive product, you have other expectations as a customer on market, on after sales service and on conditions. If you buy a Ferrari and you have a problem 1 year later, you will be treated in another way as a customer who has a standard car. And also in the communication, there is a difference. Have you ever seen a TV spot advertising for Ferrari or Bugatti? No, they do not communicate through these channels. They have for niche markets, you have special channels. The same also for family business companies. If they have niche markets, they will also do another kind of communication than if you stay on a market and sell products to everybody who is just moving by on this daily market. And the distribution has also one impact. For example, is here, if you go in a restaurant, which is a premium restaurant, you have the expectation, I can pay here with credit card. If you eat somewhere out on the street in a food stall, in a cheap restaurant, you know you have to pay by cash. They do not accept credit cards. And you see there are influences and impacts on the other instruments. And hope you enjoy this today, and you will see in the next videos the impacts of the other instruments on each another. And I wish you all the best with pricing and good success, and looking forward to see you. Goodbye.